Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is time to start taking a look at the 11th week of the NFL season, and with a lot of the big bye weeks coming to a close, there's a ton of NFL odds value here out on the boards here for week number 11. And even though we're early in the week here before Monday Night Football has even been played, there is some value potentially on the boards that could close once we get later in the week, and I'm here to highlight some of that opening odds value potentially here that could be a good wager here earlier in the week. And we'll start it off with the Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Line coming in at a pick'em in this one. Interestingly enough, the Dallas Cowboys seem to believe that this could be the week that Tony Romo returns from his broken clavicle, and if that's the case, the sportsbooks seem to want you to believe that they have a very good chance of breaking their winless streak here without Tony Romo. However, going up on the road against Miami, especially with Dallas's defense still not very good, Tony Romo's not going to solve that problem too much. And I think even with Tony Romo on the field this week, the Cowboys could be extremely overvalued, and it could be a time where you take advantage of all the Cowboys fans who might think it's their time to finally make some money off their team. Go with a bet on the Miami Dolphins. It really is dependent, obviously, if Tony Romo plays a lot, but I think either way it goes, the Miami Dolphins here might not be a pick'em favorite. They could be -1, -2 once we get later into the week. Now, the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons are up next. Another early start game here on Sunday. Both teams coming off of a bye week in week number 10, and both needing a win here to keep pace potentially in their respective playoff races. Obviously, the Colts wanted to get back to 500, but going to be doing it without Andrew Luck here for the next 2 to 4 weeks. And the Falcons also obviously trying to keep pace with the undefeated Carolina Panthers, but definitely trying to keep pace in that NFC wild card hunt. And I think you look at the Falcons here as a 6-point favorite opening up against the Colts, potentially as an undervalued team as well, because with Matt Hasselbeck starting, that's not going to solve the issues that the Colts were having before Andrew Luck went down. So I think you might see this line potentially move up as well as we get more throughout the week, as more teams start to back the Falcons, laying the points at home. Now, if you move all the way to Monday night, we get a Bills and a Patriots game on Monday Night Football in a rematch from that Week 2 thriller that we saw, but where the Patriots ended up winning 40-32, and now back in Boston, the Patriots come in as a 7-point favorite at most sports books, with the holdout being a couple of holdouts here. One of them most notably 5 Dimes having the line at -9 plus 115. But even after the apparent loss of Julian Edelman and of course Dion Lewis being lost compared to the first matchup between these two teams, you have to look at the Patriots as still definitely the favorite here. The question is, where will this line be at once we reach Monday night? Will it still be 7 to 7.5 points, or will it have gone up or down? I think that's a big question here between these two teams, and I think the answer is that it will likely move. I'm just not sure in which direction it will go here once we get closer towards the weekend. But that'll do it for your early opening odds look here for week number 11. Make sure you check out some of my early value as well. Couple of similarities between that video and this one, but still, I think some good information over there as well. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.